I totally forgot to film an intro to this video, but if you want to see how I do my favorite overnight heatless blowout and get my hair from this to this with no heat, it's so easy. Just keep watching. I just finished working for the day. I put some comfy clothes on and I'm about to take my makeup off, but I'm going to show you guys how I put these rods in my hair for the overnight blowout. I put these rods in my hair last night, so this is second day hair. I already did this blowout last night. So usually after I shower, I like to make sure that my hair dries semi-straight. I do have wavy-ish hair, so I usually just brush it a bunch after the shower to make sure it's semi-straight. If you guys already have straight hair, good for you, you won't have to do that step, but for me, I like to have it somewhat straight, so I'll just brush it a bunch as it dries. Also, if you guys don't want to do that, you can just run a hair blow dryer through your hair a few times. I don't usually do that because I like to use no heat on my hair. I like to just let it air dry while I brush it a bunch. It's fine if it's a little puffy because these will take out a lot of the frizz and puffiness. So I'm gonna start out by brushing all my hair. Also, I wanted to mention, you guys can get these on Amazon. They have them pretty much anywhere now. They're pretty popular, so I don't think you'll have any trouble finding them. Depending on how much hair you have, you might need more or less of them. I use 3 and I have pretty thick, long hair. I could probably use 4. I just haven't bought an extra one yet. I'm gonna put them in now, but depending on how you sleep is like how I would put them in your hair. I put 1 up here and then 2 on my sides because I like to sleep on my back, but if you like to sleep on your side, you can also put all 3 right behind each other. So yeah, just a tip so it's a little more comfortable to sleep with. I'm also gonna add in some dry shampoo. This is optional, but I feel like it adds a lot of volume. So I'm gonna grab the top section. I kind of go where my eyebrows are and just take kind of the crown area of my head right here. I kind of take about this much hair at the top and we're just gonna set this aside. I'm just gonna section that off with a clip and we're gonna work on the bottom pieces. All right, now that you have 2 bottom pieces, you want to make sure that they're pretty much the same amount on both sides. All right guys, now that we have the first section, just make sure it's super smooth. Take your rod. For my bottom sections, I like to roll up, and then for this top section, I go in towards my forehead. Take this first rod and make sure that your ends are tucked in pretty nicely. I've done it before and my ends came out a little bit kinked because I did it a little messy. So super slow at this part and just make sure everything is tucked in nicely, and then you just keep rolling up. So it's super easy. I like to make sure that it's tight enough that it's not going to fall out at night, but also not too tight that it's going to give you a headache or be uncomfortable. So once you have it rolled up, there's a little hook right here and then it just stays. So that's what it looks like. You're gonna look a little crazy, but trust me, it's worth it. One more time, I'm taking the roller, making sure my ends are tucked in nicely, and we're rolling up for these ones. Super simple. Bottom layer is done. I just wanted to show you guys up close. This is what I'm talking about, hooking it in. There's like these little hooks right here, so makes it super easy. All right guys, now the top section, you're gonna brush all your hair forward. For this top section, like I said, we're gonna be rolling it the opposite way, or we're rolling it in, if that makes sense. I have some layers, so it's a little bit harder, but last section is done. I look crazy right now, but trust me, it is so worth it to wake up with perfect hair. I always sleep with a hair bonnet when I do my heatless hairstyles, or just in general too. This helps it all stay together and not get so frizzy from the friction on your pillow. All right, I'm gonna go wash my face. I'll see you guys in the morning. I literally look insane. I look like the ugly daughter on Grown Ups. Don't lie, you know it's true. Good morning. Let's take these out. Finally, I've been waiting all morning, so let's see what they look like. I'm just gonna unhook the rods. This part is always so satisfying. Let's see what it looks like. All right guys, one side down. It's looking super bouncy, which is what we want. This top one is always the most important one because it's where you get that perfect swoop in the front and the good volume. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like straight after taking these out. There's so much volume in the bang area, which I love. Do you guys see what I mean by the volume? Like, I never get this much volume from any heat product or anything I've tried in the past. It's kind of insane. I have a wide tooth comb. I'm just gonna go through my hair a little bit. I'm just gonna add some hair oil, and then we're gonna do dry shampoo after. I'm just gonna add some shine to my hair. Last step, we're gonna add some dry shampoo. Whatever dry shampoo you guys like will work just fine, but this is just gonna add a little more volume and make sure that it can last a while. This is my newest obsession. It's just so easy to do, and it's also no heat on your hair, which is always a good thing. So that's my heatless overnight blowout routine. Look how good and healthy the hair looks because you don't have to use heat on it. Look at the amount of volume it gives me on the top of my head. It's like current bangs without needing current bangs. All right guys, that's how I get my overnight heatless blowout. I would definitely recommend trying these if you guys haven't. Yeah, thanks for watching this video and I love you guys so much.